Everybody, I am back. It's a strange time for me to be streaming. It's Sunday morning, just about 10 o'clock in the morning. One kid at a birthday party, another one at a friend's house, another one who wants nothing to do with me. I have some free time, so I've got about an hour here. I'm going to try and extend this winning streak. Last time I tied for first on, admittedly, probably one of my worst played of these instant tournaments. I got lucky to survive with a tie for first, which I think keeps my winning streak going. And so now it's a chance to try for 7. Let's see if I can do it. So first hand, pretty straightforward opening bid here with one no trump. And Stamen from partner. We have 4 spades. And partners invited us. So with 16, we have a choice of whether to accept or not. I have a choice of whether to accept or not. I'm looking at the quality of my hand. I have like the 10-9 of diamonds or some extra business that's not counted in my points. I like the fact that my ace, king, jack of clubs are together, and even that 9 of clubs could prove to be a pretty important card. And the ace, queen, and spades are complementing each other. I don't love that I have Queen Doubleton of Hearts. Let's see, do they promise 4 hearts? No, it says they may not have a 4-card major. There's a reasonable chance that partner doesn't have 4 hearts, in which case the Queen Doubleton of Heart might be an ugly holding. 16 though, 16 and 9 is 25. I like my chances in game. Hopefully they're not running the diamond or the heart suit on us, but I'm going for it right away here with 3-0. Okay, well, quick counting of my tricks. I have 4 club tricks. 3 hearts is 7, and a spade is 8. I basically am going to need the spade finesse to work in order to make this contract. I wonder if there's a way that I can play the club suit that's going to be deceptive. That might, because what's going to happen is if the spade finesse loses, I still have a small chance if the spade finesse loses to that the jack of spades will come down. But if the opponents cash their diamonds, obviously I won't have that chance. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and be deceptive here at trick 1. I'm going to play low. I'm gonna try and keep the fact that I have ace, king, jack, 9 of clubs hidden from the opponents here. So I'm gonna play low. Good morning, Karen. Thank you very much. I'm trying for 7. We'll see if we can do it. Hopefully it goes 10. That's not good news because now that it went 6, now my left-hand opponent is gonna know that the East was gonna put up third hand high, right? And so we the big problem, like when they see the 6, is they know that's not that they have not tried to win the trick. So now they have got a pretty good sense that I have that I have the ace, king, jack, 9 of clubs. In fact, they should probably know my whole club holding here. But so now that that's happened, I think that maybe I need to change my direction and instead go and try to cash my tricks and maybe get a discard. I don't see how they're going to get to... Look, either way, if the spade finesse works, I'm good to go. My thought is what happens if the spade finesse loses. I think that now at this point, I'm probably... Now that I can't trick them into playing clubs, I think I'm best just getting some discards from the opponents. Maybe they'll throw a diamond trick. Like maybe the diamonds are 5-3, and the 5-card diamond suit will throw one, so I'll at least go down 1 fewer when the spade finesse loses. 1 diamond's gone. Let's see another diamond get thrown. Heart. So the fact that this heart is discarded over here on my left tells me one of 2 things. I don't believe they would have thrown a heart from 4 of them. So I think that either West has 5 hearts or East has 4 hearts. So West either started with 3 hearts, that's why they discarded a heart, or they started with 5 hearts. They would never throw one from 4 here. So given what's gone on, I'm gonna play a spade to the queen. This is my chance. I really hope that that it wins because this I decided to accept this game try. And they got the diamond shift, so too bad. A little unlucky to start this. Maybe they'll block the suit. Nope. Okay, I have down 1. 40%, but only 4 people beat me. So what did they get for this hand? The 4 people that beat me were a couple people were in Tuno Trump. All right, so we know who we're chasing. These 4 players: GJQOK, yeah, that one. Artist 1111. What do they do? I'm not really worried about the people that didn't open one no trump. That looks like these three club bidders. I don't think that they're gonna have a chance to beat me in this tournament. So like the two people that I'm worried about now are this JSA Marco and Artist 1111. Although look, there's 12 hands, so I shouldn't really be sweating it. So 11 and 8 is 19. Just one heart opener. All right. When partner bids two hearts, I'm going to consider whether I possibly could have a slam with my 19 opposite my partner's 10. It is entirely possible that I could have a slam if partner's got a singleton club, but with the robots, I don't really have. I don't have any sophisticated way to bid this hand. And I'd rather just keep my information about my hand silent to the defenders. It's usually a good idea not to squeal about what you have in your hand. Okay. So, we're going to, on this hand, lose two clubs and maybe a spade. So we're going to make the contract. The question is, what we would like to do is we'd like to solve the spade suit for no losers. Let's see if we can get any information to help us do that. So it's weird, because on this hand, if the clubs are 4-1, I might lose three clubs. But at the same time, I might be able to use my fourth spade and dummy to throw away a club, even if the clubs are 4-1. But what I would like to do is get more information to know which way to play for the Queen of Spades, because it's very important. It'll be very important that I get that spade right. So what I'm going to do right now, it's probably unconventional, and this is kind of risking my contract a little. I could claim my contract here. I think I'm going to play ace of clubs in a club to start trying to figure out what's going on in the club suit. Just thinking, is that worth it, or should I just play for the spade finesse? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I should just take my contract. I have 5 hearts, 3 spades, and 2 aces for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna go the safe route. There's no real reason for me. It's not a good enough reason. Like, usually I'm looking for a way to guess that spade suit. But honestly, there's too big of a risk. Like, now trumps are 4-1. I can see that. If I had gotten fancy on this hand. Now, given who had one trump, I now think that East is the one with the Queen of Spades. In fact, now I just played too quickly to this trick. Now that I saw that the trumps were 4-1, I should have reevaluated and now led the Jack of Spades through East, because they're the one who's likely to have more spades. But now I've messed that up. I can't get back to dummy, so at this stage I forced myself down this particular route. So it looks like they have Queen Fifth of Spades. That's what I think. In which case, I might not have been able to do anything about it anyway. And no, all right, sweet. I got a little lucky, so I'm gonna claim 11 tricks. Good morning. How are you? I'm losing 2 tricks. Yeah. So that should be pretty good. What? How did people pass me? What happened there? Did I claim the wrong number of tricks? How did that happen? What? How did people make 6? Diamond lead. Spade to the ace. Heart. King. Heart. Spade to the king. What happened? East pitched a club. Oh, maybe I should have just played this out. Oh, I didn't even give them a chance to do that. I claimed too early. Oops. Alright. I mean, it was ridiculous for them to pitch a club, but at the same time, I guess it's I shouldn't rush through it. Both majors, nothing I can bid here, and I'm gonna have a pretty. I'm lucky I'm not on lead, because I would have a pretty hard hand to lead from here. Wow, I do not think they're making this contract. If partner leads a trump, they're in deep trouble. So 2 hearts said I choose hearts. 4 hearts said they have at least 8 high card points. So what are their 8 high card points? That maybe I can even count it out. They have the Queen of Clubs, King Jack of Diamonds is 6, the Queen of Spades is 8, and the Queen of Hearts is 10. So there's 10 points that they could have, and they have at least 8 of them. So I can only count on my partner for 1 queen. If I put the 10 of clubs in here, and West has the queen, I might go to bed with my king of clubs. But if partner has the queen of clubs, then I'm going to give them the club suit by playing the kings. This is kind of a guess spot. I don't really know which way I'm supposed to go. I feel like the 10 has more upside. Just if I want to beat this hand. If I win the king and play a club, they're gonna throw away their spades. I'm gonna play 10 and hope the partner's led from the queen of clubs. I'm again. All right. So now I know the rest of the hand, right? I know that because partner has the queen of clubs, I know that all other 8 points are with West. They have the queen of hearts, they have the queen of spades, they have the king jack of diamonds. That's their 8 points. Only because the bidding told me that they have 8 plus high card points. So, I'm end played. No matter what I play back, it's going to cost a trick. I think the best thing for me to do is just to get out a diamond and because a diamond discard from dummy isn't really going to help them. I certainly am not going to play a spade. I could play a club, but a club might the king of clubs might work. I think partner has queen fourth of clubs, so I'd rather just leave the club suit for the opponents to play it themselves. But if I play a diamond, that's going to give them a trick. But the discard's coming on the right side. What can I do? Maybe I can maybe if I play back like the jack of hearts or a heart, maybe that's not even going to blow a trick. Maybe that's a better approach. Or the king of clubs could be right too. Tough spot. A diamond, they're going to for sure go up with the king or the jack, and then if they go up with the king, that would be bad news for them. They know I have the ace of clubs. They can add all the points, right? So they know they know I have the ace of diamonds. They know maybe there's room for me not having the ace. I'm gonna try diamond, see how that works. A low diamond. If they go up king, that's actually good for me because now I just bought myself some exit cards. They're two. So West's 2 heart bid didn't show anything. But then when East bid 3 hearts, West accepted game by bidding 4 hearts. That's the point where West bid showed something, the 4 hearts. So 2 hearts, you're 100% correct, would have been just, I prefer hearts. Maybe a heart would have been the right play. I'm going to should I throw the 9 of spades? Seems like it. Yeah, that's not going to help me. A heart? No. Play the card I'm known to hold here. I'm kind of end played again. But I think if I come back the king of hearts, well, if they have queen, if they started with only 3 hearts to the queen, then if I play back the king of hearts, their queen will fall. If I play back the queen of diamonds, they're gonna get. It'll depend on who has. If I play back the. All right, so if West's last few cards are probably either Queen Doubleton of Hearts, the Queen of Spades. They have the Queen of Spades, so they have Queen of Spades and Queen Doubleton of Hearts. And a diamond, or they have stiff Queen of Hearts, Queen of Spades, and 2 diamonds. But I feel like if I play back a diamond, it can't be better to play back a diamond than play the king of hearts. The king of hearts is I'm only going to get 1 trick. If I play back a diamond, the best I can do on this hand is take 1 trick. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm just going to play the king of hearts. All right. Well, so they had 4 hearts. They were going to make it anyway. There's really nothing to do on this hand. Thanks, Babs. You're up early over there. What happened here? I'm in trouble on these first few boards. Finally, I got an above average board. Just a few people got a worse result. All right, 14 highs. They've opened a spade in front of me. I've got no bid. Still have no bid. I would if I was 4-4 in the red suits, I would make a takeout double, but not with this shape. Nothing I can do. It's funny to defend two hands in a row in this best hand tournament. Doesn't happen that often. So now they've bid two hearts. This is just like, I hear you that you got spades and clubs, partner. I'm going to bid hearts anyway. This sounds like a hand with like 6 hearts and 9 points. Or it's a little weird because they didn't open a weak two bid. So one of they either only have 5 hearts or they have a pretty weak heart suit. One of those two things is happening here with the 2 hearts. Anyway, I can't get involved. These hands, when your opponents don't have a fit, it's usually really dangerous to get in the bidding. Strange lead leading the opponent's suit. It looks like they've found their way into pretty reasonable contract. They have a 5-2 or 6-2 heart fit. I do have the king queen of clubs behind here. I'm going to play the 4 spades here. Second hand low. Oh, they have a lot of hearts. So partner played the jack of hearts, then the 9 of hearts. That sounds like they have jack 10 9 thirds. So now I know that West probably has too little king queen 6 in the majors, and then it's a matter of what they have in the minors and the spade suit. I can't lead I could lead a spade here, but the problem is that if I lead a spade, they're going to actually, that's probably the best approach, is to lead a spade, because I know my partner's got the 10 of hearts. But if I play the 8 of spades, there's a reasonable chance that they discard on that trick. But it's also a safe exit. But maybe there's urgency to get the diamond going instead. Maybe if partner's got something like ace queen 10 of diamonds, we might be able to score all of our diamonds, and we might be able to, yeah, that's got to be right. The thing is, I know my partner's got singleton 10 of hearts left, and that partner can overruff the spade. The problem is that if I play spades myself, then West is going to be able to throw away a loser as my partner roughs with the 10 of hearts. What I want to do is get all of our tricks cashed and then play the queen of spades or a spade. I could play the queen of spades back now, but the problem is now when it goes rough over rough, now dummy spades are good, so I might lose club tricks in the process. So I'm just going to play diamonds, hope we can cash some diamond tricks. The queen is not good news. That's not good news at all. So if there's 6-4, 2-1 though, now I can probably play the queen of spades, have my partner over rough, but no, it's still not good. Yeah, but this is the right approach. I'm gonna play a spade now and just try to get, because now it looks to me, what I think declares hand is, although it's really weird that they didn't open 2 hearts, so there must be something I'm missing. I would think that they have too little, king queen 6, queen jack 4th, and singleton. That's what it looks like, or too little, king queen 6th, queen jack 3rd, and 2. Both of those are just normal 2 heart openers. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe they're 5-5 in the red suits, but then this is over except for the rough. Maybe they only have. It's just weird that partner played the 9 of hearts the second time around. Maybe they had jack 10 9 7 and they were just being a little tricky with their card, because so. Let's say declare is too little, king queen 5th. Does it say that it shows 6 hearts or 5 hearts? Not that I can trust this. 5 or more hearts, 2 or less spades. If they're 5-4, 2-2, I could throw the king of clubs on the table. That's what I'm doing right now. I feel like this is. Alright, so they're 5-4, 2-2. So now I can play the queen of spades, get the overruff from partner, but I have a feeling partner had a natural trump trick anyway. Oh, so they were 6. Well, so that was basically that was optimal defense, I guess. It was if I played back a spade early, they would have thrown a club. So we got all of our tricks and then some. That was perfect defense, actually. They were not too good to preempt. They just had a straightforward preempt on that West hand. I wonder what's going on. You can see their hand, too little, king queen 6th, queen jack 3rd, and doubleton. But this was timed out perfectly. That I got to play. I got to see if at this point they played a heart back, right, and I won the ace. So at this point, the best that we could ever do on this hand is to take. I guess if we never touch diamonds, they might end up with 3 diamond losers anyway. The king of clubs back might have worked, but if I played the 8 of spades back, they would have just thrown away a club. So wouldn't have helped. Partner would have played a club. It would have broken even. Anyway, we got 92%. Pretty straightforward 2 club overcall. All right, so this is a competitive auction. Partner's got a club fit for me. The opponents have decided to compete to 3 spades. Vulnerable, looking at going to the 4 level. I would like to have a shot to make 4 clubs, to bid 4 clubs. Partner's got 6 to 9 points. You can imagine we could make 4 clubs if partner's got the perfect 9 points, like king, queen of diamonds, and an ace. And we don't have very much defense. I'm a little worried if I bid 4 clubs that I'll push them to 4 spades because I don't think that I'm going to be able to beat 4 spades. But at the same time, I really don't think we're going to beat 3 spades. So if I bid 4 clubs and I don't get doubled, 18 total points. That I don't have. That'll be bad if partner bid 5 clubs. So basically, if my opponents are making 140, then then the only time it'll be right for me to bid 4 clubs is if I'm going down 1 and I don't get doubled, or if I'm making 4 clubs. I think there is a reasonable chance I'm making 4 clubs. Like you can imagine, partner just has like the ace of spades or ace of hearts and the queen jack of diamonds. That's definitely in the game. But there's also a pretty reasonable chance I'm going down 2. Not really. I'm probably going down 1 and 4 clubs. Little worried they're going to bid 4 spades. I'm doing it though. I can't defend with this hand. I've got all my points in my club suit. Please don't bid 5 clubs. All right. I think this should be good because I really don't think we're beating 3. Might be going down 2 on this hand. Counting my losers, I have 1 heart loser, 2 spade losers, and 2 diamond losers. I might get lucky and have the ace of spades on side. That's going to be the difference because if I was defending in 3 spades, we're going to get a club trick most likely, a heart trick most likely, a diamond trick most likely, surely, a heart and a diamond for sure, a club most likely, and maybe a spade. They were definitely making 140 on this hand, but I don't know if we are going to go down 1 or down 2. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to try and isolate it and have East get forced to lead spades if it's possible. I'm going to lead low. Maybe play low. I don't think that they're going to give their partner a heart rough. I don't think that's really possible. Jack of diamonds back. I don't think this is going to lead to anything bad happening. Okay, so we were getting 3 aces and maybe a spade. So now I'm going to play heart to the ace, heart to the heart rough, club over, heart rough, and then I'm going to get out a diamond and well, we'll see. I don't think that the hearts are 6-1, so okay, now I get out a diamond, and if East happen to have King, Jack, 10 or something of diamonds, then they'll be stuck leading spades. I don't think that's the case, though. All right, sweet. The ace of spades was on side. That was lucky. I will take it for down 1. That should be a great result because the opponents were making 3 spades, so that's perfect. They didn't double me. We moved up 1 spot with a 78% board. Could anybody have doubled? It was really hard for them to double. Nobody had any defense, right? Like the West, like neither hand had. Honestly, this 3 spade bid was a pretty. I mean, they did pretty well for themselves. They only had 11 points, but they competed because of their singleton club. That was a big thing for them and that was what made it good to compete. So they did very, very well with this East hand to push me to 4 clubs on this hand. Probably the West hand would have. The West hand would have competed to 3 spades because they had the 9th trump. That's a big reason why, and they're non-vulnerable. But anyway, yeah. So okay, this is a big one. You hear this come up a lot in my tournaments with Rob on Wednesdays. when you have 5-4 in the majors, it's really important that you overcall the major rather than make it take a double. Unless you're strong enough to make a power double, a super duper double, as my mom calls it. Uh, Interesting. This is a strong jump shift in hearts. Wow. So they have 6 good hearts over there. We might have a slam here. This is a huge hand. 14 or more total points. I need very, very little to make a slam on this hand. A singleton spade and the ace of hearts is, oh, we're almost there. That's pretty crazy. What can I do to show a big hand? I could show, this doesn't say anything. What does 5 hearts do? 17 to 19. Such weird descriptions. There's a really good chance we have a slam, but I just don't see a constructive way to go about it. What I would love to do is splinter in diamonds. Splintering in diamonds, let partner know, look, if you've got 14 points outside of diamonds, we're good to go. What does their bid show again? Maybe I should just blast slam. 4 diamonds, it says here, it gives absolutely no information. 5 or more spades, 8 to 17 aggro points. 4 diamonds is like a generic bid. It says I don't know what to do. I don't see what would 5 diamonds be? No, 5 diamonds is just strong rebiddable diamonds. That's a useful one. That'll come up a lot. I don't know. I feel like this is just a coin flip about whether I belong in slam or game. It's so easy to picture a slam, right? Like, just if partner's got no points in diamonds, we're definitely going to make a slam. And if partner has too many points in diamonds, we're definitely not going to make a slam. Although even then, ace of hearts, ace king of diamonds, and a singleton spade. I don't even think. Well, I could use blackwood, but it won't help me exactly. Like, there's no advantage to it. Should I gamble? Should I gamble? I wish I had a coin near. This is a coin flip spot. So I'm in 3rd place. It's halfway through the tournament. I'm not really looking for variance. I would rather just like bide my time. I think I'm just gonna bid 4 hearts here. Like, let's think of if people had made a takeout double, what would have happened? Partner probably would have jumped to 4 hearts. If partner would have bid 4 hearts, what would I do? I make a takeout double. My partner bids 4 hearts. Would I be strong enough to go on? Probably not, right? So most people I think are going to play games. So I'm wondering, do I really need the variance here? Plus, who can really trust the robots? This is 11 to 16. Oh no, this is the wrong bid. Sorry. Let me If I do that, then this is 14 plus total points. That includes 3 points for a void, 2 points for a singleton, and 1 point for a doubleton. So yeah, I'm gonna gamble slam. Whatever. You only live one. Oh, I meant to bid slam and I bid 4. All right, so I guess I'm gambling not bidding slam. All right. Well, should have bid slam. I was genuinely planning to bid slam and I clicked 4 hearts and didn't. That's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, it's funny. I bought the ace king of diamonds. This is gonna be an interesting play hand because. Huh. Because I don't want to give up a club rough. I need to rough these diamonds, so I guess I should just draw trumps. Yeah, I'm going to win the ace of clubs and draw trumps. Because I'm going to be able to throw 1 diamond on the ace of spades and rough 1 diamond, and I should be able to avoid a club loser. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play king of hearts. This is an easy slam. Easy 12 tricks. It got a little bit more complicated. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy to see that. So now I have to change tact. So I can play a spade and rough it. Play ace king of diamonds, throwing 2 clubs. This is gonna get complicated. I don't think I can make slam anymore. So that was a nice little development. The 4-0 trump break. So East is like 4054. So if I play a club at any point, they're gonna get a rough. So what I have to do is I have to take a finesse. All right, so I'm thinking heart to the 10. I think I can make 6 still. I'm thinking heart to the 10, diamond rough with the queen of hearts, heart to the 9, ace of hearts, and then I'll leave the jack of clubs. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So heart to the 10, diamond rough with the queen of hearts so that I can this is not because I'm worried about getting over roughed. It's because I want to end in my hand here. Ace tried to trick me there by playing the jack. I'll draw the last trump. Okay, and now I just leave the jack of clubs and good. And when I get to dummy, I will take that ace of spades. Okay, claim, made 12. That should be good even just making 12 tricks, but it would have been nice to be in slam to make those 12 tricks. Alright, 16, 1-0. Yeah, it was a very clean line of play. It was no risk. And the only risk was that if East had singleton king of clubs, which was pretty much pretty unlikely. Okay. So it's happy with that lead, even if it's from. It doesn't matter whether it's from Queen 10 fourth or from that score got 90%. So I didn't even need to be in slam, and that's actually a perfect. Only one person bid slam, Bigfoot. They just blasted slam. So that just goes to show you, like that's generally my mentality is I try not to lose hands in the bidding, and I try to win them in the play. And so that hand, just taking my 12 tricks was enough. Was enough to get the big score. So then it just goes to show you the bidding slam would have been insane. I'm glad I wanted to do it, but I'm glad I didn't, and especially given that result. All right, so. Here, this is an interesting hand. There's going to be some interesting stuff. Like the problem with both of these clubs and heart suits is either one of them. You can't see my mouse, which is really weird. I don't understand why that's the case. Before, uh, I wonder if I can change that if I right click and do properties, show filters. I don't know. Complicated broadcasting software. So either the hearts and the clubs, if I play them and the finesse loses, I'm opening myself up in that suit. Like let's say I play a heart to the queen, they could win the king and play a heart back and set up the heart suit, and then the same thing goes for the clubs. If I try playing a club to the king and that's wrong, and the ace of clubs loses on this, they'll be able to play back a club and just set up the club suit. So I have to be pretty careful. But I'm starting by playing low. This is my best chance at taking 4 spade tricks. Perfect. And I'm going to take 4 spade tricks. So diamonds pitched. Happy to see that. Now another diamond from you, please. And they're pitching a heart. I'm going to throw a club. And now I'm kind of guessing. I'm going to play a club. I'm going to play a club to the king, but hopefully they don't play a club back. They did. Okay. It went club 10 king ace. So I have a feeling that the jack of clubs is here. So now what I'm going to try and do is hopefully end play my right hand opponent by playing a club at some stage. Play another club diamond. Thank you. Okay, the diamond's good. Now I play the 9 of diamonds and throw away a heart. So now I have to decide whether East has Jack 10 third of clubs and I can play a club and end play them, or whether I should just take a heart finesse. So what did they start with? They pitched. Their first pitch was a diamond from 3 of them. So they started with 2 spades and 3 diamonds. And their second pitch was a heart. It feels like I'm supposed to finesse the heart, but club could easily be right. West won the ace of clubs and played the nine of clubs back. I feel like East still has two clubs left. I'm taking the heart finesse. So like my options here is I could lead a club. If East has the jack of clubs and the king doubleton of hearts, I can end play them by playing a club. Playing a club will mean East has to win the trick, and then they will be forced to lead a heart into my ace queen. But I feel like East has two clubs and a singleton heart left, and I don't think they would have stiffed their king of hearts. I don't think they would have stiffed their king of hearts. And I feel like they would have been. Yeah, maybe they would have been. It's true that maybe they would have been more reluctant to throw away hearts if they had four of them to the jack. So there's two hands that I'm playing them for. It's either too little, jack 9 fourth, jack third, or three little and jack 10 fourth of clubs. That hand they would never have thrown a club. They would have eventually thrown a heart. Alternatively, they might just have jack 10 third of clubs and five hearts, and they would have thrown. I think they would have thrown the 10 of clubs. I do. I think they would have. I would. They could get themselves off the end play. Is the problem. So I just. I don't. I'm not. I don't believe it. I'm taking a heart finesse. All right. Sweet. All right, up where I like to be in first, but just to show what happened was they let a spade. I won the eight. I played ace of spades and a spade. They threw a diamond from jack fourth, right? I didn't register the jack fourth part. I didn't that which is a clue that they were really unhappy throwing away everything. So they threw a diamond for me. Then they threw a heart. That was not a good play, by the way. I would not have played the 10 of clubs there from jack 10 fourth. There's just no reason to split in that spot. Like I would never be playing a club to the 9. And it doesn't help. Like if I have king queen 9, it could be a disaster. That was just not a good play by the robot. But so then at the end, so they came back the 9 of clubs. They played the ace. I drew the diamonds out. And now here on this card, I felt like the last three cards, East could have had king doubleton of hearts and the stiff jack of clubs. Oh, and the 4 of clubs. So I got this right for the wrong reason. I didn't even realize that it was the 4 of clubs out. That there was no second club honor, because I was thinking if East had king doubleton of hearts and the jack of clubs, they could just throw away the jack of clubs. But that wasn't the case with the way the club spots played out. Anyway, all right, I'll take my 78%. I'll take first place and move on. And I have 17 in a 5-card suit. This is too strong for opening one no trump. So I'm going to open a club and planning to show 18, 19 balanced. Okay. They're leading my suit. I'm not going to duck and give them a chance to switch suits. I'm going to just win it and play the queen of diamonds. They pitched a spade. Pitched a heart. Nobody's pitching clubs. I'm going to play a club. I don't think that anybody's got... oh, maybe that could be bad if they let a singleton queen of clubs. No, that's not the case. It could be the case, honestly. Huh. So I can take two hearts and a spade right now for my contract. If I play a club, there's a risk that somebody has 4 clubs and I'm just going down. I feel like I don't know the robots. Would they lead the singleton queen of clubs there? I mean, it's a little ridiculous to do so. They also weren't in the bidding. I guess it can't really be the singleton queen of clubs. They weren't in the bidding, although they have nothing. But what would they have to have? They'd have to have stiff queen of clubs, ace doubleton of diamonds, and 5-5 in the majors, and non-vulnerable. They never bid. Uh, I don't see what good is going to come from me playing a club anyway. But all right, I'm gonna take my tricks. Partner did have only 7 points, right? They just had the ace of hearts and the king of. So this should be a good board right now. Oh, I guess let me play a card. I claimed on that other hand and I blew a trick. It should be a good board because if I'd opened one no trump with my 17 count, the 7 points that partner had, they would not have invited. So, or maybe the robot would have. I don't know, but it should be good. Yeah, moved up. That one was 82%. Let's see if some people were in one no trump. Yeah, anybody who opened one no trump didn't get the game, and so we didn't get made four. How did they make four? Oh, they reversed. So they played it from the other side and got a heart lead. Well, that was not. I would never treat this hand like a reverse, just for what it's worth. 17 points, but it looks like a balanced hand. It feels like a balanced hand. I really want to show it as a balanced hand. So yeah. All right. 13, 14. Again, one no upgrade. I'm upgrading to one no because of that 5-card suit. Oh, this didn't work out because they found the right lead. And we're blocked. Club shift. Well, not good. All right, well, I'm going to throw diamonds. It's a weird play from they don't have the ace of diamonds for sure. They would never underlead the setting trick, but yeah, the bad news is that they probably don't have either one. So I have to decide now. Should I just give them the ace of diamonds, or should I try to take the rest of the tricks? I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the ace of diamonds. Should I do? It's really weird that they played back the 7 of clubs and didn't just cash the ace of diamonds. Oh, there's no reason for me to do that. I'm sorry. I forgot. I miscounted my tricks. I might as well try and see if the jack of clubs will come down. Okay, no good. So I guess I can claim I'm gonna give them the ace of diamonds. Wow, I took a huge hit on that hand. Wow, what a bad board that was. 10%. What did I do that got me 10% just from opening one no trump with my 14 count? Really? How was I the only person to open this hand one no? I wasn't the only person. Wow. That hand's definitely like that was. I was like my least. I didn't worry about that decision at all. I would open that one no trump every day of the week. 19. This hand is great, good enough to reverse. Oops. All right, what are my way out of here? Unusual will show 5-5 in the minors. 5 hearts will show 5 clubs. This is an ugly spot. Man, what a ridiculous hand. Well, I'm not passing. It's a little dangerous going 5 hearts because if partner wants to go back to clubs, they'll have to take me to 6. But the honest truth is, we very well might make 6 clubs. I just wish that 5 hearts would show 5 hearts. If I knew my partner was going to know I was 6-5, I'd be more inclined to bid it. Alternatively, I can just bid clubs and hope for the best. Oh, I'm going to be jumping off to play in a tournament in 20 minutes, so I got to finish these hands quickly. I guess I'm going to. I think 5 hearts is too unilateral, so I'm just going to bid 5 clubs. Although Yeah, partner's just so likely to have. I don't know. This is a complete guess. I'm gonna try five clubs. Hopefully, partner doesn't have like four hearts and a stiff club. All right. Well, good. Doesn't look like they were gonna make four spades, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna make five clubs. Okay, so the hearts were 4-1. So they're 5-4 on my left. I'm gonna play a heart. I'm gonna let them over rough the club. The heart. Down one. It should be fine. Yeah, that was actually a good board. Because five hearts might have got me into trouble. That's the problem with five hearts is even when I'm right, if I'm bidding five hearts, who knows what the opponent, what partner will do? Like partner might bid slam. That's the problem with the robots is I felt like five clubs was like my middle ground. I knew it was going to end the auction. I wasn't going to start some crazy auction. So yes, the people who bid five hearts got a worse result. How did the people get to four hearts? They opened two clubs. I wouldn't have considered opening two clubs with that hand. All right, two boards left. I've got to get it done in 20 minutes before I play. My speedball, or not speedball, the other thingy. I'm playing the 11:10 a.m. What do you call it? 18 border. Limit raise 9, 10, 12. This is a pretty good 12 count other than the 5, 3, 3, 2 shape and the jack of diamonds. I like my kings and my queens, but I'm not going to bid game. I'm just going to pass. Okay, so there was no bidding. That the opponents didn't come in, so it's likely the spades are 2-2. But what I think I'm going to have to do is, let's see. I can play low, win the king, play the king of spades, 10 of spades. I'm going to end up having to guess the club suit. I'm just thinking about what I can do to help myself guess the club suit. I'm going to do the king of spades first because West didn't act. So West is the person who's less likely to be short in spades. All right, this is restricted choice. When you have a 9-card fit and you're missing the queen jack, the fact that I don't know how much I have 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. Sorry. So with the way restricted choice works is that East anytime East has a single, I now have to decide whether to finesse West for queen third of spades and which would mean East has a singleton jack, or to play for spades 2-2. Now, anytime East has the singleton jack, they must play that singleton jack. But when they have the queen jack doubleton of spades, half the time they would play the jack, and half the time they would play the queen. So the way the math works on restricted choice is because they have to play it from stiff jack, they're twice as likely to have singleton jack than they are to have queen jack doubleton, because when they have queen jack doubleton, you might have seen the queen. So it's percentage wise, it's definitely right to take a spade finesse here, but if it loses, I'm going to get a 0, which sucks at this stage, but that's what I'm doing. All right, that's a disaster. Absolute disaster. Because I had to start the spades that way to have that happen, and they've let a low club. So far they showed up with the queen jack of spades is 3, the king queen of clubs is 8. They probably don't have the ace. The king queen of diamonds is 8, or ace king of diamonds even. So I'm just gonna lead a low. I'm gonna play them. It's really weird for them to play a club from the queen, but it's also really weird for them to play a club from the ace. Alright, I don't think they have either one. I might have cost myself by taking restricted choice, but I don't know how to go against the odds like that. I have to lose a diamond, right? Uh, Yeah, I dropped a second from it. What a disaster. 10% I get for taking restricted choice. Part of that is just that I played it the wrong way. Like I found the honor dropping on the right side, and that so some people might have just played the spade to the ace and they didn't have that problem. But I know that when I open a spade and it goes past, the chances are that person is less likely to have short spades. So that's why because if they have short spades, they would have been more likely to act. So that's why I started with the king, and then I fell down into this brutal brutal to take a 10% board for that. Could the streak come to an end here? 16. Not good enough to double in bid. Partner made 5 to 7 total points, 3 spade bid. Am I making game? The ace is ready to be on side. Problem is that 5 to 7 points could just be like club shortness and a queen. I still think I've got enough. Like, what do I need? I'm going. I need the queen of clubs or the king of hearts and a doubleton club. There's too many hands that I'm gonna make game. I'm going. Good luck. Let's see if we go down. I'm definitely gonna be ending this streak. Alright, I need some finesses to win. That's a really bad dummy. The doubleton heart partner was counting points for that doubleton heart, and that gave me no help. Alright, I need to get to dummy. I'm going to just win this heart and play a heart out and have them lead for me. Club, thank you. And now that gives me a chance to get to dummy. And alright. Hopefully that's enough. Claim, they can have the ace of diamonds. And oh, it's over. The streak comes to an end. All right, 6 in a row. So I played 11. I've played 11 of these 12 borders on my channel, and I'm nine. I have 9 wins and 2 seconds, and this one it came down to that restricted choice situation, which is pretty brutal. I don't know what else I did wrong this set. I'm sure I could have done better on quite a few hands. I hit a streak. Oh no, yeah, I got some pretty. I accepted game on this first hand where I didn't have to with 16, and that one worked out badly when the spade finesse lost. The next one I didn't play it out, and somehow they pitched a club against some people. That otherwise, I don't know what did I do. Did I do anything wrong on this 3-0 down 2? I upgraded that 14 count, but I would do that every day of the week. And this one again, yeah, it is what it is. These things are I wanted to keep the streak going. I was feeling it. I was ready. I'm like, it's Sunday morning. Let me go get that number 7 in. Anyway, yeah, thank you everybody for watching, for sticking with me. Appreciate the audience, and I will be back soon. I think the next time I'm going to be streaming is on Tuesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be working with my partner Warren. Bidding, and otherwise, maybe if you're playing in the 11:10 a.m. ACBL thingy in 20 minutes, I will see you there.